Welcome to Passion Travel. Join us as we explore fascinating destinations, uncover hidden gems, and embark on unforgettable journeys. Subscribe now and ignite your passion for travel. Sausage rolls, savory pastry filled with seasoned sausage meat. Sausage rolls recipe. Ingredients. For the filling: 500 g, 1 pound, sausage meat, or minced pork/beef mixed with spices. 1 small onion, finely chopped. 1 garlic clove, minced, optional. 1 teaspoon dried herbs, e.g., thyme or sage. Salt and pepper to taste. 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard, optional. 1 egg, for egg wash. For the pastry: 500 g, about 1 pound, puff pastry, store-bought or homemade. Flour, for dusting. Preparation. Preheat the oven. Preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius, 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Prepare the filling. In a mixing bowl, combine the sausage meat, chopped onion, minced garlic, if using, herbs, salt, and pepper. Mix until well combined. If using, add Dijon mustard for extra flavor. Roll out the pastry. Lightly flour your work surface and roll out the puff pastry to about 3 mm, 1/8 inch, thick. Cut the pastry into rectangles, approximately 10 cm x 15 cm, 4 inches x 6 inches. Assemble the rolls. Place a spoonful of the sausage mixture along one edge of each pastry rectangle. Brush the edges of the pastry with a little beaten egg to help seal them. Roll the pastry over the filling to create a log shape. Seal the edges by pinching them together. Prepare for baking. Place the sausage rolls seam side down on a baking tray lined with parchment paper. Brush the tops of the rolls with beaten egg for a golden finish. Bake. Bake in the preheated oven for about 20 to 25 minutes or until the pastry is golden brown and puffed up. Serve. Allow to cool slightly before serving. Enjoy with your favorite dipping sauces. Tips. You can add grated cheese or chopped herbs to the filling for extra flavor. Serve with ketchup, mustard, or a dipping sauce of your choice. Pizzas, personal-sized pizzas with a variety of toppings. Homemade pizza recipe. Ingredients. For the dough: 2 cups, 250 g, all-purpose flour, plus extra for dusting. 1 teaspoon instant yeast. 1 teaspoon salt. 1 tablespoon olive oil. 3/4 cup, 180 milliliters, warm water, about 110 degrees Fahrenheit or 43 degrees Celsius. For the sauce: 1 cup, 240 milliliters, canned crushed tomatoes. 1 teaspoon dried oregano. 1 teaspoon garlic powder. Salt and pepper to taste. Toppings, customizable. 1 to 2 cups, 100-200 g, shredded mozzarella cheese. Pepperoni slices. Sliced bell peppers. Sliced onions. Mushrooms. Olives. Fresh basil leaves. Grated Parmesan cheese. Preparation. Make the dough. In a large mixing bowl, combine flour, yeast, and salt. Add olive oil and warm water. Mix until a dough forms. Knead on a floured surface for about 5 to 7 minutes until smooth and elastic. Place the dough in a lightly oiled bowl, cover with a clean cloth, and let it rise in a warm place for about 1 hour or until doubled in size. Prepare the sauce. In a bowl, combine crushed tomatoes, oregano, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. Mix well and set aside. Preheat the oven. Preheat your oven to its highest setting, around 475 degrees Fahrenheit or 245 degrees Celsius. If using a pizza stone, place it in the oven to heat. Shape the dough. Once the dough has risen, punch it down and divide it into 2 equal portions, for 2 pizzas. Roll out each portion on a floured surface to your desired thickness, about 10 to 12 inches in diameter. Assemble the pizza. Transfer the rolled out dough to a baking sheet or a pizza peel if using a pizza stone. Spread a layer of the prepared tomato sauce over the dough, leaving a small border around the edges. Sprinkle shredded mozzarella cheese on top, followed by your desired toppings. Bake. Bake in the preheated oven for about 10 to 15 minutes, or until the crust is golden and the cheese is bubbly. Serve. Remove the pizza from the oven, let it cool for a few minutes, and then slice it up. Enjoy. Tips. Feel free to experiment with different cheeses and toppings to create your favorite pizza. For a crispy crust, use a pizza stone or preheated baking sheet. Add fresh basil or arugula after baking for extra flavor. Hot dogs, classic or gourmet hot dogs with various toppings. Homemade hot dogs recipe. Ingredients. For the hot dogs: 1 pound, 450 g, ground beef, pork or turkey. Half a cup, 120 milliliters, beef or chicken broth. 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard. 1 teaspoon garlic powder. 1 teaspoon onion powder. 1 teaspoon smoked paprika, or regular paprika. 1 teaspoon salt. 1/2 teaspoon black pepper. 1/4 teaspoon cayenne pepper, optional for heat. Natural hog casings, if making sausages. For serving: hot dog buns. Mustard, ketchup, relish, onions, sauerkraut, or your favorite toppings. Preparation. Prepare the sausage mixture. In a bowl, combine the ground meat, broth, Dijon mustard, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, salt, black pepper, and cayenne, if using. Mix until well combined. Stuff the casings, if using. Rinse the hog casings in cold water and soak them in water for about 30 minutes. Fit a sausage stuffer attachment onto a meat grinder or use a dedicated sausage stuffer. Slide the casing onto the stuffer and tie a knot at the end. Stuff the casing with the meat mixture, being careful not to overfill. Twist the sausages at intervals to form links and tie off the other end. Cook the hot dogs. Boiling: bring a pot of water to a simmer, not a boil. Add the hot dogs and cook for about 10 to 15 minutes until heated through. Grilling: preheat the grill to medium heat. Grill the hot dogs for about 5 to 7 minutes, turning occasionally until heated through and slightly charred. Baking: preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius. Place hot dogs on a baking sheet and bake for about 15 to 20 minutes. Serve. Place the cooked hot dogs in buns and top with your favorite condiments and toppings. Enjoy. Tips. You can experiment with different meats or spices to create your ideal flavor. For a fun twist, try adding cheese to the center of the hot dogs before cooking. Serve with sides like coleslaw, potato salad, or chips for a complete meal. Burgers: juicy beef or chicken burgers with various toppings. Homemade burger recipe. Ingredients. For the burger patties: 1 pound, 450 g, ground beef, 80/20 blend for juiciness. 1 teaspoon salt. 1/2 teaspoon black pepper. 1 teaspoon garlic powder, optional. 1 teaspoon onion powder, optional. 1 tablespoon Worcestershire sauce, optional. For assembling: 4 burger buns. For slices of cheese, e.g., cheddar, American, or your choice. Lettuce leaves. Tomato slices. Onion slices, raw or grilled. Pickles. Ketchup, mustard, mayo, or your favorite condiments. Preparation. Prepare the burger patties. In a bowl, gently mix the ground beef with salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and Worcestershire sauce, if using. Be careful not to overwork the meat, as this can make the burgers tough. Divide the mixture into 4 equal portions and shape them into patties, about 3/4 inch thick. Make a slight indent in the center of each patty to help them cook evenly. Preheat the cooking surface. You can grill the burgers, cook them on a stovetop skillet, or use a broiler. Preheat your grill or skillet to medium-high heat. Cook the burgers. Grilling: Place the patties on the grill and cook for about 4 to 5 minutes on one side. Flip them and cook for another 3 to 4 minutes for medium doneness. If adding cheese, place a slice on each patty during the last minute of cooking and close the grill lid to melt the cheese. Stovetop, heat a little oil in the skillet. Cook the patties for 4 to 5 minutes on one side, then flip and cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. Add cheese during the last minute if desired. Broiling, place the patties on a broiler pan and broil for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. Toast the buns, optional. While the burgers are cooking, you can toast the buns on the grill or in a skillet until lightly golden. Assemble the burgers. Place a cooked patty on each bun, followed by cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles, and your favorite condiments. Sweet crepes, thin pancakes filled with Nutella, fruits, or whipped cream. Sweet crepes recipe. Ingredients. For the crepes: 1 cup, 125 g, all-purpose flour. 2 large eggs. 1½ cups, 360 milliliters, milk. 2 tablespoons melted butter, plus extra for cooking. 1 tablespoon sugar. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, optional. A pinch of salt. For the filling, customizable. Nutella. Fresh fruits, e.g., strawberries, bananas, blueberries. Whipped cream. Powdered sugar, for dusting. Maple syrup or honey. Chocolate sauce. Preparation. Make the crepe batter. In a mixing bowl, whisk together the flour, eggs, milk, melted butter, sugar, vanilla extract, and salt until smooth. Let the batter rest for about 30 minutes, this helps create tender crepes. Cook the crepes. Heat a nonstick skillet or crepe pan over medium heat and add a small amount of butter to coat the bottom. Pour about 1/4 cup of batter into the center of the pan and quickly swirl it around to cover the bottom evenly. Cook for about 1 to 2 minutes or until the edges start to lift and the bottom is lightly golden. Carefully flip the crepe using a spatula and cook for another 1 to 2 minutes on the other side. Remove the crepe and place it on a plate. Repeat with the remaining batter, stacking the cooked crepes on top of each other. Fill the crepes. Spread Nutella or your desired filling on 1/2 of the crepe. Add sliced fruits or whipped cream if desired. Fold the crepe in half, then in half again to form a triangle, or roll it up. Serve. Dust with powdered sugar and drizzle with syrup or chocolate sauce if desired. Serve warm. Tips. You can make the crepes in advance and keep them warm in a low oven. Experiment with different fillings, such as lemon juice and sugar, yogurt, or even savory options. If you have leftovers, store the crepes in an airtight container in the fridge for a few days. Reheat in a skillet or microwave before serving. Chocolate fountain, dipping fruits and snacks into melted chocolate. Chocolate fountain recipe. Ingredients. 2 cups, about 300 g, chocolate chips, milk, dark or white chocolate. 1/2 cup, 120 milliliters, vegetable oil or coconut oil, to help with consistency. Dipping items, e.g., fruits, marshmallows, pretzels, cookies, cake pieces. Preparation. Melt the chocolate. In a microwave-safe bowl, combine the chocolate chips and oil. Microwave in 30-second intervals, stirring in between until the chocolate is completely melted and smooth. Prepare the fountain. Set up your chocolate fountain according to the manufacturer's instructions. Pour the melted chocolate mixture into the fountain's basin. Turn on the fountain. Plug in the fountain and turn it on. The chocolate will begin to flow down the tiers. Prepare the dipping items. Arrange your chosen dipping items on a platter for easy access. Popular options include fresh strawberries, banana slices, marshmallows, pretzels, cubes of cake, biscotti or cookies. Dip and enjoy. Use skewers or forks to dip the items into the flowing chocolate. Allow excess chocolate to drip off before enjoying. Tips. Use high-quality chocolate for the best flavor and consistency. If the chocolate becomes too thick, you can add a little more oil to thin it out. Keep the fountain running to maintain the flow of chocolate. If it stops, it may solidify. Clean the fountain according to the manufacturer's instructions after use to ensure it stays in good condition. Ice cream, soft serve or handmade ice cream in various flavors. Homemade ice cream recipe. Ingredients. Base ingredients. 2 cups, 480 milliliters, heavy cream. 1 cup, 240 milliliters, whole milk. 3/4 cup, 150 g, granulated sugar. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. A pinch of salt. Optional mix-ins. Chocolate chips. Crushed cookies, e.g., Oreos. Fresh fruit, e.g., strawberries, bananas. Nuts. Swirls of chocolate or caramel sauce. Preparation. Make the ice cream base. In a mixing bowl, whisk together the heavy cream, whole milk, granulated sugar, vanilla extract, and salt until the sugar is dissolved. Chill the mixture. Cover the bowl and refrigerate the mixture for at least 2 hours, or overnight for the best results. Churn the ice cream. Pour the chilled mixture into an ice cream maker and churn according to the manufacturer's instructions. This usually takes about 20 to 25 minutes. Add mix-ins. If using mix-ins, add them in the last 5 minutes of churning to incorporate them evenly. Freeze. Transfer the churned ice cream to an airtight container and smooth the top. Freeze for at least 4 hours or until firm. Serve. Scoop the ice cream into bowls or cones and enjoy. Tips. If you don't have an ice cream maker, you can pour the mixture into a shallow dish, freeze it, and stir it every 30 minutes for about 3 to 4 hours until it reaches a creamy consistency. For added flavor, consider infusing the cream with herbs, like mint, or spices, like cinnamon, before mixing with the other ingredients. Customize your ice cream with various flavors by substituting vanilla extract with other extracts, e.g., almond, coconut, or adding cocoa powder for chocolate ice cream.